What up, what up, what up? What up, everybody? It's your girl, Marquita, but they like to call me Who Miss Hollywood, and you're tuned into another episode of So Hollywood, the podcast.
Is it me or is it hot in here? You got it. Is it me or is it hot in here? H-O-L-L-Y.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's your girl, Marquita, but they like to call me Who Miss Hollywood. Excuse me. And you're tuned into yet another episode of So Hollywood, the podcast. So Hollywood, the podcast is a platform where everyone is treated equally and brought together with this thing called entertainment and ultimately bridging the gap from generations before us and the ones to come. That was a mouthful. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot. But anyways, catch the latest episode of So Hollywood, the podcast on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And follow me, So Hollywood, the podcast, as well as MISS Hollywood 313 on IG. Artists, if you're looking to perform on Welcome to the Limelight, I have the open opportunity in which we have our guest here. In just a second, he will be performing on Welcome to the Limelight. But without further ado, I would like to bring my guest, which is C Lloyd. He's a rapper. He is based out of Park Place, Virginia, or Norfolk, Virginia, so to speak. And he will be talking about his newest project that he just dropped, as well as the visuals and so much more to come. So shout out to you. Everybody welcome Mr. C Lloyd.
Sure,
How you
for
doing?
sure.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. It was a long day today, so I ain't even gonna hold you.
For sure.
So, let's get this interview started off right. How did this thing called entertainment enter your life?
Oh man, that's crazy. Always been into music.
Mhm.
As far as a fan wise, but me personally, just getting into the entertainment, it just happened like not even over a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, just about it like last year sometime.
Like pandemic era?
No, after
Pandemic was
like
2020.
I say like September of last year. Yeah,
That soon? Not
Yeah.
even. It's been a year.
yeah,
A year.
just a year. Yeah, my brother passed away in July. And
Wow.
he rapped and shit like that. He rapped, and I picked up on what he had left, and I never rapped before, and I just
Mm.
started.
So
Yeah.
can you remember, like, when you were younger, did you and your brother like ever do any activities such as like poetry or in the theater or any type of thing that helped you to be the person that you are today? Or you didn't have any interest in being an artist at
No,
all until
not at all.
literally?
Yeah, not at all. That won't. I didn't even because it won't natural for me. So
Right.
I never tried it. Like I mean, I never put my effort into it because it was hard. It was
Mhm.
hard. It was something. I mean, I've been around him. He was doing it,
Right.
and I kind of took the back seat, watched him do it, but never tried it. Well, tried it, but won't good at it. So I just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I never
Right.
really put effort into it. He passed, and I had a lot of his music that he never put out before he died
Okay.
in my email. And I was like, let me, yeah, that's how I started. And I was like, let me see if I can finish this project. And that's my first project. It's called My Brother's Keeper.
Wow.
So yeah, I done put out 2 albums in like 3 months, 6 months. Yeah.
And half these motherfuckers can't even put out, you know what, we're not even gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Shit crazy.
So talk a little bit about like growing up in Park Place and how important it was for you to make it out and give back to your community.
Yeah, for sure. You did your homework too. I like that.
Listen,
For sure. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And growing up out Park Place though, like in my era, I say that shit like I'm old. I ain't that old. But like growing up, when we grew up though,
Right.
we lived on the court. We lived on the basketball court.
Okay.
So, I mean, we get up, we get ourselves together. Fellas meet up at my crib. We
Right.
go to the basketball court from sun up to sundown.
Mhm.
That was my era. And if it won't that, we was just in the crib playing Madden and shit like that. We won't into trouble, and back
Mhm.
then, like it won't really doing a lot of hot boy shit and no shit like that. Kids different now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we was in the sports, and you know how it go. Nigga had hoop dreams and shit. Everybody thought they was going to the league when we were young, And then, that's how that shit go. But yeah, we stayed out of trouble though, man. I grew up with my brothers there with me,
Mhm.
and we was kicking it every day. We was either at the court playing the game in the crib,
Mhm.
shit like that.
And was it during that time, did your brother start to rap early at an early age, or when did you experience that first level of his artistry?
He was rapping early, cause I did a song I did a song with him out Curry Park. I had to be like 8, he was like 10. He was rapping. It was some niggas born with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, he
Right.
was one he was rapping for grown men, like Wow and grown room of grown men
Mm-hmm.
when he was like 10, 9, 10 years old. So he was just a nigga who had it. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is he because it came so natural to him, it was easy, he ain't had to work at it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause it was so easy. So he ain't really
Yeah.
put projects out. It was just he can go in the booth and do it, and whenever he feel like doing it, cause it was
Mm-hmm.
easy to him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but he was doing that shit since he was little.
And so how important was it to, or is it to give back to your community and continue? Are you still in that area now?
No, I don't live there no
Oh,
more.
is
No,
it?
no, yeah, no. No, I don't live there no more. Hell no. But yeah, but it's important though. It's important though, cause you know, the kids need to see
Right.
growing up from that area that you can prosper
Mm-hmm.
and be something, you know, and do something with yourself. But it's important also if you're gonna call yourself the face of something, you can't just be not. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you solidify yourself as that. And speaking of, and come Thanksgiving, well in November, same block. You seen the pot.
Mm.
We're gonna do Thanksgiving there. Probably like a week or two before though. Thanksgiving, like a give back turkeys and or food and feed the people
So
out there
you
and
do
shit.
go back and you know, is some of your family still there?
No,
No. No,
no,
he said no,
no,
ain't nobody.
we gone. We did our bid.
So so when did that transition kind of happen for you? Like when did you get up out of Park Place?
I moved out there. I moved from Park Place when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you go soon after, and what were you doing as far as like, was it anything entertainment wise, or just you didn't do
Nah,
any
just
aspect?
no, just living, just living, just living. I won't into music at all. That shit won't
Right.
for me. But
Right.
I moved, but I ain't moved far though. I moved out Villa Heights, which is not too far from Park Place, but I was out of Park Place
It was
though.
still in Norfolk.
Yeah, I
Okay.
won't too far, maybe like 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Did you go to college, or did you pursue like any
no.
other dreams outside of,
No,
you know,
no,
just
no. I got kicked out of school and shit. I was bad growing up, you know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of school for shit. And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I was outside, just like any other nigga out and you know, from the street, from the hood or whatever. Got
Right.
kicked out of high school and shit. But I did end up finishing. I just got kicked out and had to go in the
Okay.
alternate route and whatever. But yeah, it was just outside doing dumb young shit, grew the hell up, you know?
Right.
Yeah, shit like that.
So, and with that process, how was your support system throughout this just your life in general, and then leading up to you wanting to be an artist or a rapper?
Support system. I was raised by my grandmother.
Mhm.
Grandmother is my great grandma, my grandma.
Mhm.
Um, my mom won't really in my life and shit like that.
Mhm.
And my same thing for my pops. He wasn't around either. So I was raised with my grandmothers and shit. As far as support, I mean, I ain't really feel the absence of not having
Mhm.
having parents like that because I was very well taken care of and
Mhm.
shit. I ain't really go without or no shit like that. But as far as support system now, I ain't gonna say I got a team behind me. I got like I got family behind me, niggas I've been rocking with from day one
Mhm.
or whatever the case may be. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like my support there. Yeah, we good.
We Gucci
Yeah,
over
we good.
here.
Yeah, yeah. That's all love.
So, did you learn anything from your brother that helps you with your artistry?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I learned from what he didn't do, if that makes sense.
Okay,
Like I
yeah,
said, he
talk
ain't had
about
to
it.
try and had to work ethic like me, you know. And
Mhm.
probably primarily because he had a gift, you know. And because I don't have that gift, I got to work a little harder
Mhm.
than the normal. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, my third album already done, and
Mm,
that's 3 in a year.
exclusive access.
Yeah, the third
Listen, I
one.
told you I got a little button
Yeah,
and
for sure.
everything.
The third one already done though. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, I'm in the studio often. Like we was in there last night. I'm in there all the time. So I learned from him that and that's no knock to him. Lord knows I
Of
love him to
course.
death. But it just showed, he had a gift. He didn't use it the way he supposed to use it. But if you want to do something, you got to really do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, bro was nice though.
And so where did that confidence? I know you said your brother played a huge role in you being or becoming a rapper. So
Yeah.
where did that confidence in yourself come from, and then also how did you build that confidence to even want to be like, okay, I'm about to
Yeah.
take my brother's songs and make it a whole song and put it out and continue to do this?
Yeah, man. It came from my producer.
Okay.
It came from him, like, like just coaching me up on how to sound. You go in there, you sound
Shout
like,
him out,
yeah.
shit.
Shout out to Mike D, man, Mike D, Mike D, that's my boy. But yeah, he definitely instilled that confidence in me, just telling me, coaching me through it until I was able to catch my own swag. Cause you go in there, like I said, if you're not a natural, you go in there, you sound like you reading shit off a phone. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it started. That's how that shit started for me. But he kept pushing me, telling me how to sound, letting me just coaching me up or whatever. And when that shit started clicking, it just started clicking. Like, okay, cause you gotta find your swag in there and in the booth, you gotta find your swag, your sound and shit like that. But bro just he believed in me, and he up, cause I got a following. Not so much on Instagram. I can't manage 2 social medias like that. I'm not that in tune with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that invested. But my following is more Facebook and shit.
Really?
Yeah, I got a bigger following. Way big. Way, it's not even close.
And why is that? Why do you think that is?
Because I was on Facebook before Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on Facebook. And I feel like Instagram, for you to get a following like that, you gotta show more of your life. I feel like you gotta show more. And I ain't that type of nigga. Like,
You ain't to show more?
Yeah, you gotta show more. You gotta do a lot of flexing. For real. That's especially with what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna do music and shit, you gotta show your status as a person. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I ain't that nigga to really be like, I ain't no flashy type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Could be, but I ain't that type of nigga though. I just don't like that type of, I don't want that attention. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So yeah, that ain't my thing. But yeah, I understand that's what come with this type of shit though, Real talk. When you think of people who got like big followings and they into that type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? No knock to them. You gotta do what you gotta do to get your followers, but that ain't me. I'm gonna try to find an alternate route. Fuck that. I can't.
Now, if you weren't a rapper, what do you think you would be doing in your lifetime now?
What I was doing before then. I mean, I have
What was
I'm
that?
good. I got a career and shit like that. So
Okay, talk about it.
Yeah. I just actually got a government job that I start October the 24th.
Oh.
Yeah. So this music shit is just it's a fun thing. It's something I do, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't my end all be all. It'll be nice though. It'll be a hell of a story.
Now, if it did become your end all be all, would you allow it to be?
Damn right. You make this shit more lucrative than any 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Damn right. It ain't my, this shit more lucrative. Hell yeah. You move on your own time. You ain't on no schedule and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I enjoy this shit. So producing the music won't be an issue. I enjoy this shit.
Have you got into that side of the industry, like production? Can you do your own beats, or do you prefer to do your beats, or how does that whole process for you kind of look like, as far as when you're creating a song? Do you come up with the beat first, or just walk us through the creation of a song for you?
That's the crazy part for me. So like I'm telling you, I tried this shit before bro died. Like I was trying, I couldn't do this shit.
Talk about that experience and how you felt about it.
I was ass. Like I feel like, I mean, like real talk, it might sound crazy, but I feel like when he passed, that shit got left to me or something. On some like Mike, you put the shoes on type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real, because I couldn't do this shit. I used to try to fuck with it. I couldn't do it. But now it's like, it's easy to me now. Easier. It's way easy now. Like, and picking out beats and shit like that. It's just like a song. It gotta catch you within the first maybe 10, 15 seconds. And it just come to me. But the challenge is with me with my music is I can't make up shit. And when I say make up shit, I can't make up make-believe shit. Like all I can rap about real shit that I sing. Yeah, that type of music. Yeah. So stuff I sing, stuff I lived, I can't just, and that's the challenge. But once I do that, I'll be able to do a whole lot more. But right now, I talk about more like real life shit that I'd have been through.
Because the song you're performing is like, I don't even know if you my daddy. I said, well, God damn, what?
Real shit. He 5'5" compared to him. I'm Shaquille O'Neal. I'm standing 6'4" in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
When you came in, I was like, hey, you're a lot taller than expected.
Yeah, ain't no nigga 5'5" producing no nigga 6'4". It's just the shit. It's the real. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is.
You don't think that's possible?
No, hell no. Hell no. Shit, my mama ain't no goddamn 6 feet. Shit, where the fuck this shit come from? I don't look nothing like a me. I mean, no diss to him, you know what I mean? But this is real shit. I keep that shit 100, fam. Nah, hell no.
Oh god!
You know how that shit
Ain't
go.
nobody producing. Okay,
Yeah.
I get.
No.
So describe your sound, I guess, as a whole. If you could put yourself in a genre or create your own genre, what would it be called and why?
That's funny that you asked that, cause we were just talking about that. Me and my homies and shit.
Oh.
If I had, it would be more like a rap pain, like a rap. If that is even a
A
genre.
rap pain?
Rap pain, like a rap pain, like a rap and rod wave type shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying.
Well, I don't got no Draco.
Yeah. Like that would be it, cause I really don't know what it is. I really
Mhm.
don't know. Really,
You have a hint of Scarface.
You know
I hear
what?
Scarface
Somebody
a lot.
else told me that shit. Like the week just passed. Somebody else just told. Matter of fact, my barber told me that. Matt just told me that. He said Scarface. That's crazy because I'm gonna send him that clip too when you say that. Yeah, Matt said that shit. He was like Scarface.
It's crazy the like in your your vocals and voice put together. It just comes out extremely. I don't want to say aggressive, but you can hear what you saying, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, and you can
That's
hear
good.
the boo. Like, you know, when you really
Yeah. Boop. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I like that. You've been listening to that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because
I
I'm
like
like,
that.
man, he sound like he got a hint of Scarface or something,
Yeah.
you know, some older classic
Yeah.
type shit that'll
Yeah.
just linger in your ear and you be like, it's like that little whisper
That's
in your
dope.
ear
Yeah.
type
Matt
situation.
just told me that, man. That's crazy.
Listen, when
That's
I tell
crazy.
you
Yeah.
this is what this podcast does,
Yeah.
SoHollywood podcast is the best podcast ever. But
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
I got you. Yeah, Matt just told me that.
But
though.
so describe that sound. Like, how did you come up with the sound and how did it prevail itself to you? Did you kind of follow up from how your brother sound?
No.
Or was it just a whole new way for you?
Yeah, it was just I guess what it came organically. That's just the sound that came with me. And it's funny because I never listened to Scarface. So I don't
You
even
should.
I don't even know what he sound like that.
You
He
should.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna check him out. What's Scarface
He's
from?
a living legend. He's from, I think, Houston,
Okay.
Texas. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I never I ain't even know what it sound like. Matt told me that though, but it just came organically. Like I don't know. I guess that's what complements my music. The sound, that type of sound. So
Because your voice is very different,
Yeah.
and you can be distinguished out of all types of voices, and you could tell that your voice is very different and adamant and just prominent when it comes to rapping or just just talking, having a conversation with you. So it's
appreciate
there.
that.
It's definitely
I
there.
appreciate that. That shit made my day. That made my day, man. Cause for real though, you just don't understand how I couldn't do this shit. I could not do this shit. I always told Mike, my producer, cause we've been friends for like since we played recreation basketball against each other as kids, 10, 11 years old. And he been into music for his whole life. And we talk all the time, way before I started this shit. I'd be like, man, if I ever rap, man, I'd be on their ass, you know? I used to always, because I done seen a lot and lived a lot and experienced a lot. But I was like, man, and we got DMs, we look back at that shit now from like 2012. And we be like, man, you know? I was like, man, if I could rap, man, I'll talk my shit on that shit, you know? And now it's like, that shit crazy, man. It's just crazy. I feel like all this shit happened for a reason. And,
Absolutely.
I think something greater gonna come from this, man.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
I really do. Cause I never had no interest in
especially in your, this is very short for you to have started within a year.
Yeah.
And now you're here doing, all kinds of podcasts.
Yeah.
You about to drop your third album.
Yeah.
You just dropped the second one.
I'm gonna wait though. I'm
Okay.
gonna wait. I'm trying to get these visuals done. Like I got my man that I'm working with. You know Razor. Shout out to
I do.
Razor. He put his foot in that the face video. Matter of
I
fact, go
saw
check
it.
that out to C Lloyd, the
Yeah.
face on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Shot in Park Place.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, shot in pop place at the block party and brought it back, gave out school supplies and shit to the kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got
And shout out to my block too. You did do a performance
right in
for
front
my
of the
block.
crib on 2-8, yeah, right in front of there. But I'm that was the second song I ever rapped at my block. Yeah. Second song I ever
And
made.
your first one was Mama
On
off
My
of
Mama.
your first.
Yeah.
Yep. See,
Yeah,
look.
say it was that was pre-recorded from him, and then I just put the verse on it
Okay.
after he died and
So
shit.
talk a little bit about that particular song because I feel that was a heartfelt,
Yeah.
I don't want to say cry out, but it was a heartfelt situation that it felt like you were in and or just
Yeah.
just needed to express. So
Yeah.
talk a little bit about the inspiration behind
That's
that
the
particular
first.
song.
Yeah, that was the first. He had that song. All right, so that's how that went. Okay, this song was pre-recorded from him.
Mm-hmm.
He sent it to my. He sent that song supposed to have a feature from Big B. Well, Big B from another dude from Pop List.
Mm-hmm.
And but Big B never got to do it. He never got to do it. So when Travis passed, he sent it to me and said, "You should do this." Now keep in mind, I ain't right. He said, "You should do this. It's only right that you do it." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when it started. Like I was like, "All right, let me try it." It won't nothing but a verse. I'm like, "All right, let me try it." Tried it. And that's how it all started. But it was like, that was the first, it was like right after he passed. And then I had, like I said, I had other songs in my email. He would send it to me. How this sound, bro? How this sound?
Right.
You know?
Right.
So when I did that verse, I put it out there just to see how it was gonna go. I got a lot of good feedback from it on Facebook and shit. People were sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, all right, let me see what's up. And that's how it started. That's how it all started. And then, like I said, I had reference tracks from him already. I just started putting verses to him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I came up with the whole album.
So what about the name? Where did the name actually stem from?
My Brother's Keeper.
Yeah.
The name of the album. Basically that was our life. Like Travis my big brother, but I was the big brother, if that makes sense. You know, big little brother. I kind of looked after him a lot. He was a hot head.
Yeah.
I'm more the level-headed one. So when he got in shit, I was always there to take care of him. So I always been my brother's keeper. You know, I buried him and shit like that. So I always took care of Travis. Everybody know that. I'm Travis' big brother. He's 2 years older than me, but I was his big brother for sure. You know what I mean? The one with some sense. Bro was crazy.
And how many songs is on that particular? Is it an album or mixtape?
It's an album.
Okay.
It's an album, and it got like I think about 5 songs up there with him up there.
Okay.
And then of course I had to do singles to make it a full project. But
Right.
it's like I think it's 11. It's 11 up there.
Okay.
Second project got 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course. So the second project is called The Face. Now
For
that
sure.
kind of like stemmed from your first project.
That's the best shit out too, by the way. Y'all check that shit out, fellas.
I know that's
I swear to God,
right.
that shit'll press play. Let's go.
So was any of those songs? Okay? So first of all, are you keeping any songs that you and your brother have done for like multiple projects instead of just putting all of his songs that you and him have done together on one project and
Yeah.
then just having projects by yourself?
Yeah.
So is it like scattered?
No.
Or is it?
I used all I had on that My Brother's Keeper.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
saved one, which is
Okay.
track 10 on The Face. It's called How We Ride. That's the
Okay.
last feature I got of him.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
track 10 is called How We Ride. He on the hook and shit. And that was pre-recorded for him. I only had a little bit. It's crazy. That whole experience of making that song was crazy because I only had his part. So I had to dub his voice off the instrumental. Yeah, off the beat. Recreate the beat. Yeah, it was crazy. Me and Mike got it done though, but that shit hard too. Track 10 is called How We Ride for sure. Yeah, it was hard because it was only like he probably spit like a 8-bar, 10-bar. Yeah, so we used that, took his voice off on an app. We got an app we can take your voice off and use the beat and redo it until it made a whole, yeah.
That is innovative.
Yeah.
I would have never thought to do
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah. Shout out to my little brother Quan Trendy. He the one gave me the app. the app on the phone. He into that type of, them young niggas, they know how to do all that shit. I ain't know nothing about that shit. He showed me how to do that shit. Yep, took Travis' voice off for it, used it, recreated the beat. Gave me like a 16 or some shit like that. And then
So now everything else will be just you
All me.
and any features outside of you. Or is
I got features mainly. My number one feature, man, is my little brother. He in the military and shit. That's our
Okay.
little brother, Travis' little brother too. His name Quan Trendy. He dope. He dope. I got 2 features on him on this next album called The Trilogy. That'll be my 3rd album. It's called The Trilogy.
exclusive access.
Yeah, he on The Face too. He on that song number 5 called You Motherfucking Did It. It's a very
You
inspirational
motherfucking
song.
did
And
it.
check that shit out. That shit hard. And yeah, he dope, man. But that's my feature guy. I ain't really into and it's nothing against nobody, but if I don't I don't want to say if I don't really know you. It ain't really the thing like that. I just don't want to ride nobody way. I want to create my own lane. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get my, because I don't want nobody stamping me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't try to coattail nobody, no shit like that. It's easy to go out here and get with, prominent names or whatever, pay for features. Nah, I ain't that nigga though. I feel like
You want them to come to you.
yeah, for sure. You kick the door down, you know what I'm saying? Kick the door down for sure. You know what I mean? I feel like the work speak for itself. It'll come.
Respectfully.
For sure. Respectfully, yeah, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, yeah, they'll come. It's gonna come. You remember this shit, though. Watch. It's gonna come. I think I work hard. I do this shit. I work hard, and I ain't bullshitting with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Ain't like you said, respectfully though. I like niggas music though, for sure.
So talk about the name of the album and the album cover itself.
Yeah, that's deep. All right, so the face is basically saying I'm the face of Park Place now. That mean, and that's no respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Or disrespectfully, I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, I'm just saying, I'm flat. It is what it is. They know what's up, shit. I remember that shit go through me now. You mentioned Park Place music, you say C Lloyd. Talk that shit. They funny as hell. Yeah, they know what's up though. But no, but it was though. Park Place had a void, man. Nobody was the face of that, no music. And if they was rapping, they weren't really making no noise like that, respectfully. But put a face to it. That's where I'm from, originally from, and I'm about to take that shit to the next level. Like I say, I'm the face, and it just meaning, right now it's my turn, and that album cover is me as a child. And it's got like a collage of different landmarks and shit that represent where I come from. So if you really look at that picture, it's me as a child. In the body of it, you see me and my brother as Travis. You see my little brother too that passed. His name was Kadura, rest in peace. He was 8 years old. He died. 2014, he died and shit. And he in there. Then my grandmother in the body. If you really look close, and then you'll see Park Place, city of Norfolk to the left of the picture. That was the rec center. That's where we lived. Like I said, we played ball every day. And then you got the house I grew up in the back of me too, in the picture. And to the left, on the bottom left corner of the photo or the album cover, it's a picture of me and Travis when I went to go visit him in prison and shit. So yeah, it's just different shit. And even in the eyes, if you really zoom into the album cover picture, the eyes, Travis in my eyes. If you zoom into it, yeah, you'll see both in the eyes. It's different pictures of him as a child. So yeah, it was dope. Shout out to Madman on the Andre Smith. Matter of fact, Andre Smith on the album cover, he smoked that shit.
He smoked that shit
he smoked
for
that
real.
shit. Yeah.
Cause so, did you like throw out ideas and was like, "Hey, I want this,"
Yeah.
or what can you recreate for me?
Yeah,
or?
definitely. I gave him the pictures. and he brought it to life. Yeah. I gave him the idea of what I wanted, and he brought that shit to life for real. He did the flyer for the block party too, if you didn't see it. But yeah, dope, man. He dope as shit.
That's amazing. Yeah. So, what was your inspiration behind just continuing to go at this point? Because outside of your brother, like, what inspires you just to keep going?
That is it. That was his thing. That's it. And then like I feel like I'm good at this shit now, and I feel like it's an outlet too. It's an outlet too. It's became therapy at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It became therapy. It became a new hobby. Cause I don't come outside like that. So that's my thing now. Like that's what I look forward to doing now. It's an outlet. It's definitely a therapy thing.
Now, do you write it, or are you a free?
Definitely not no freestyle.
Are you getting
Hell
into
no.
freestyle?
Hell no. That's some natural shit. Hell no. That shit take no. Hell, I gotta rehearse that shit.
I just started doing this shit.
Hell no. Ain't no freestyle. That nigga be welling like a motherfucker. Hell no. I write, man. Hell no. right in the phone. Hell no.
Now, do any of your friends or any of your family help you with these tracks?
No.
Or they don't say input like, "Hey, you should do this," or
oh yeah. When we in the stew, I ask them. I want their feedback.
Okay.
When we in the stew, hey bro, how this sound? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? But yeah, as far as the lyrics, that's all me, because of course it's my life. So,
right.
But yeah, I definitely my boy, he always in the stew with me, and I always need that feedback. I like ears, so more. You get more. It broadens your horizons on different people,
right.
different perspectives and shit like that. So yeah, definitely.
So talk about your I guess your team, because you say you don't have much of a team, but you still have people around you that help you. So talk a little bit about the importance of having that team, or what you're looking for in a team.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they support me. Anything that I got going, we organize it together. We get it done. We get it done together. It's important. It's important to have a team anyway, because you can't do this shit by yourself.
Right.
And what I look for in the team is just just we all be on one page. We move together. and we just get it done together. And I mean, that's what it's been from the beginning. So, but this been like I said, I don't even look at them as a team. This is my family. These people that outside of rapping or no shit like that in real life shit, they'll be there for me too. So it's ain't it's my these my folks. Yeah, these
And
my folks.
it's important to you to have people around you
Definitely.
that can help you in
And,
the long
and they
run.
and they real because they've been there before any of this shit. Yeah, so yeah,
You're gonna
definitely.
take them with you when you go into the
Damn
top.
right, yeah, damn right. We'll package deal. I just told Mike that shit, man. You give me a deal. I need my man on the deal. Yeah, we all a package deal for sure.
Speaking of a package deal, what do you feel about Virginia as a whole and as like a culture of music or talent that is being slept on or not having the proper, you know, things around them to help? Like, how do
Yeah.
you feel about this era now, if that makes sense?
Yeah. All right. So what I feel, I mean, like I said, I ain't been in the game long,
Mhm.
to really have a fact based opinion. But
Mhm.
from what I feel like people here is too dependent on certain folks to make it from this area, if that makes sense. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And I don't really want to, put say names, but we know
You don't have to.
who's who, here in this rap game shit. So I feel like people think or feel that that's the only way out, like way through them to get it popping. But I don't. And as far as the music go,
Mhm.
I just feel like when you listen to Cat's music, I just feel like a lot of that shit sound the same.
Mm.
I feel like they all talk about the same shit. It's same thing to me, and there's no not. It don't sound bad, but a lot of it sound the same to me. But like I said, I feel like a lot of people think that it's only maybe two cats to go through. You got Pharrell and whoever else and shit.
Mhm.
I feel like if you brand yourself enough, we in the internet, era, and I feel like if you brand yourself enough, um, and you good at what you do, you can build your fan base across
Mhm.
the internet. You'll be found. That's how I feel. That's how I
Mm.
feel. Cause I mean, yeah, that's how I feel. If you do it the way you're supposed to do it, I feel like it can happen for you. Just gotta work. One thing I learned in this short time I've been in it, that niggas don't work that hard in this shit. They just
Mm.
do it when they do it. I don't feel like niggas work that hard. Cause I go on Apple Music. I listen to niggas though. I listen to niggas to see where I'm at with it, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Amongst my peers and shit. So I listen to them just to see where I'm at with it. And niggas only got behind like one project out. And they been rapping forever. No, for real. I mean, niggas
Yeah.
be rapping forever. They have a bunch of singles and shit, but I feel like singles cool, right? They
Mhm.
cool, but I feel like singles is for niggas who don't work for real.
Talk about it.
Yeah. I'm starting shit.
Talk about it.
I feel like singles is for niggas who don't work for real. They go in there, it's like they throwing shit at the wall hoping it stick.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me throw this out there, hope this shit do that. But you gotta have backup shit to me. Like you gotta have a body of work, man. You make one song, people want to hear what else you got. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm not a fan on singles. I'm not a fan on unless it's gonna come off my album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not gonna drop a single today and not have an album for you in 6 months. Into 6 months. No. No.
Mm.
Niggas don't be handling album. Niggas know how to work. And then I mean a lot of niggas album be 7 tracks. Like that let you know they're not working for real. They not working for real to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas gonna be on my ass after this, but it's the facts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you
7
putting
tracks.
fire under these niggas'
Yeah, man.
asses is
7
what you
tracks ain't no
doing.
damn
Goddamn.
album, man. The hell is that? That's not an album, bro. That's that shit called an EP. That's an EP. Fucking get that shit from 7-Eleven or some shit. Yeah, we battle little shit from 7-Eleven, have 4-5 songs. That shit ain't no album. To me, man, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That's not
shit.
an album. That's not a real album.
Yeah.
7 songs. That ain't no album. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
So I feel like that. I just feel like singles is for, just throwing something to the wall and hoping it stick. I just feel like that shit ain't yeah, that ain't my thing. I'm gonna give you bodies of work. I'm gonna give you whole things of work. Yeah.
Because in your short period of time, it's definitely working.
Yeah.
The body of work is definitely there. So
Yeah.
I definitely see
For sure.
where you're coming from and where you're going, and it's definitely up.
I appreciate it.
understand
For sure.
So last question before we move on to a few little games and
All right,
stuff
for
that I
sure.
like to do. If given the opportunity, I think I've already asked this, but I'm gonna ask this again.
Mhm.
If given the opportunity to go the major route,
Mm-hmm.
would you do that or would you stay independent? And how do you feel about the two?
All right. Well, I know from what I've known, independent is when you're able to move and do what you want to do at your leisure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the major is when you got a machine behind you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, right now at this time, I would like to start off as an independent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're an independent because you get out in the limelight, you're on your own, you move at your own beat. You know what I mean? It's no pressure. The only thing I heard shit about the majors that they change your sound, they can shelf you and all this type of shit. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So I guess it all come down if the situation got to be right.
Mm-hmm.
With the label. If I do a label, shit, we gonna have to. I'd rather do a partnership rather than be completely signed.
Right.
Maybe do distribution or something. But I want to control my own sound.
Mm-hmm.
I want to control my own releases and shit like that. You ain't about to have me doing 2 albums in a year and shit like that.
And then
I work
shelf
too.
you or have something happen.
Yeah,
just
I got to
out
be
of
a
the blue.
priority.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would want to be a priority, but if I can do independent, that would be. I think that'd be the best
Mm-hmm.
for me. Yeah, I think independent would be best. But I mean, nothing wrong with the label if the situation right.
Right.
Yeah, if the
Absolutely.
situation
Take
right.
you out that government job.
Yeah, for sure. Goddamn right.
You gonna quit
Shit,
before
either
you
one.
start.
Goddamn right. I'll be out of here for sure. No bullshit. It's all good. I'll be done. No bullshit. Done with their ass. Send their ass an email quick. Done.
Per my last email.
Yeah. No bullshit.
I apologize for not accepting this position.
No bullshit. I'll be done. No cap.
Thank you.
We'll be
Signed,
the first thing.
C
Send
Lloyd.
that shit while we on the road to wherever we going. I'm already on my way somewhere.
In the office today.
Yeah, exactly. Send that shit right from the phone. I'm on the road sending that shit, you know?
Send him a picture of the $1 million check you just got.
Yeah.
Ooh, bars.
Yeah. For sure.
Listen. So one final question before we get up out of here. Leave something to this thing called entertainment. Like, what do you want to get out of this thing called entertainment, and also leave something to put into this thing called entertainment?
All right. What I want to get out of it. I just want to see what door open. It ain't nothing I really want to get out of it. Whatever happen. You know, that's really it. But what I would like to see, what print I would like to leave on is that that's a little that that you can just it don't take that you can open door, like you don't have to be a natural at this thing. You know what I'm saying? You go for something and go hard at it and just see where the chips fall. You know what I'm saying? That's in life. It ain't got to be music. Just, you know what I'm saying? Life. Because I like I said, I wasn't a rapper by far. I didn't do music at all. But if you are going to do it, then do it. You know what I'm saying? And leave your print on it. Go hard at it. Put your all into it. But just what I want out of, I mean, we just see what happened. Just see what happened, yeah. Because I ain't coming to it with no intention. It started out just as some tribute shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So whatever happened. Just
3 albums later.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But we're going to ride until the wheels fall off.
For sure.
So we're going to push forward to this thing I like to call Top 5, which is 5 questions catered to you, my guest. In no particular order, you can answer it. If you don't have it, just say, hey, it is what it is. I ain't got it.
All
and
right.
we're going to push forward. So top 5 songs on your new project.
Oh, shit. No order, you said?
No order.
All right, but definitely I'm just living my life.
Mm-hmm.
Proud.
Mm-hmm.
Proud mean a lot to me. That's a song tributed to my brother. You motherfucking did it.
All right.
What's that, 3?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because the one I shot the video for is really not one of my. That's crazy. It's a fan favorite, but it ain't really one of my shit. All right, so you got Proud. You got You Motherfucking Did It. I'm just living my life. Reminisce. No, Reminisce.
Mm-hmm.
Reminisce, definitely. And let's go with. Fuck it, I gotta go with How We Ride. I gotta leave Try. I gotta put Try in there. I gotta do the song, the last song I did with my brother, so I gotta be How We Ride.
Okay. So top 5 producers you've worked with. And if you haven't worked with 5, then that's cool too.
Yeah, only work with Mike.
Just one?
Only.
Are you willing to branch out?
No. No. Niggas hit me up and tried it. No, I'm not.
It's a hell no.
Nah. Loyal to the soil. You know what I mean? No. No, we got a life contract. That's my nigga. When they fold this music shit, you know what I'm saying? No.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go just that's it.
And that ain't no
top
disrespect to
five.
nobody
No.
else. That's just a moral thing to me, you know?
I get
Yeah.
it. He said no.
No.
All right. Top 5 moments you and your brother had.
Oh man, shit. That's top 5. Man. All right. All right, man. Damn. All right. All right, one moment, man. All right, real talk. All right, so one moment. Damn, man. All right. Shit. Boy, we've been through some crazy shit, man. All right. Shit, to know him is to know, boy. Y'all had to be through some shit. All right. One moment, this thing. All right, so, man, one day, man, I got caught up in this girl crib. Her dude came home and shit. And I was in the closet and shit, man. I had to call my brother to come get me up out that motherfucker, man. Yeah, I mean, I was in her closet and shit. Her nigga came home from work and shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's definitely that's probably one of the funniest shit. Yeah, her nigga came home from work and he ain't know what that nigga. He was knocking on the door hard and shit, and you don't know what that nigga had on.
Right,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
I feel like he knew. You know, he came home super early, so I think he knew that she had company and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I called bro, like, damn, you got to get me out of this motherfucker. So yeah, that was definitely one of the moments when he got released from prison. I picked him up. He did an 8-year bid, so I took that ride that morning, picked him up. It was just me and him. You know, I ain't seen him and shit. That's definitely one of them. That's 2. This a good question because boy, we did a lot of shit, man. Man, this nigga, man. That's 2. Shit, just put this as 3. It's all it's just fighting all the goddamn time as kids. That's 3. We fought a lot. We fought a lot, man. We fought each other a lot. That's number 3. Just all the goddamn bickering and fighting and shit that we did. That's 3. Definitely when he got out, shit with the girl. Man, some shit I just ain't even gonna get into, man. some shit you gotta, some shit you gotta take with you, man. Little shit like that. We done did some
I
shit.
can see the wheels
All right,
running right
so
now.
here go another thing. Bro was when he got out and he did his bid, he got out on papers and shit. And he want, when you on papers, you can't have no run-ins with the
Right,
law at all, no
absolutely.
type of contact. So we pulled some shit off. We put some shit off at the DMV, man. Nigga used my name and got a driver's license in my name and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the moments. So I got down. Yeah, I still got that shit too. I got it at the crib. I got the license with my name and his picture on
That
it.
should be your next album cover.
Oh yeah, that shit say Corey Lloyd on that motherfucker. It's Travis' picture on it. Yeah, that's one of the moments too, cause we was in that bitch scared as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? They mailed that bitch though. We was good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, we thought we would, cause I was Googling and shit like, do the DMV already got pictures of you and shit? Like they do though. They have a picture of you already. So if a nigga go in there and be like, I'm such and such, they got your previous pictures and shit. But we looked alike. So the shit worked. We end up getting that shit. Yeah. Give me no goddamn Fed charge off that shit though. But that shit old. But yeah, that's definitely one
You
yeah.
got one more.
That's definitely one
Oh,
and damn man.
Oh my God.
Let me see. What else have this
That
nigga?
is funny.
Yeah, we did the DMV shit and I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really pinpoint one thing, man. It can be just little shit like just sitting in the car talk. It just, I don't know. That nigga just, I don't know. It ain't. It's some shit I just can't speak
Right,
on.
right.
But
Which
yeah,
is
so
fine.
crazy shit that we did. But yeah, just bro being bro, man. Yeah.
All right,
Just
and
bro
then
being bro.
the last top 5 is top 5 moments in your career so far.
Shooting my first video.
Okay.
Being able to just write my own projects though, period. Like both of them shits. Jumping out on faith, I think that meant a lot because I never did this shit before. So that's another thing. The my block shit. And it opened the doors for me to to be that face and be able to give back and have people support me and shit like that. So being on podcasts and shit like that, like those things mean a lot. Because again, I ain't had no intent on doing none of this shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So just being, a notable figure in the game for a short
And
term is,
respected.
yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But yeah, just all of us seem surreal at times, man. For real. It's crazy that I'm rapping and shit. I ain't had no interest in this shit at all.
You
But
living
I
it.
love it though. I
Yeah.
love this shit now though. Yeah, for sure.
You got to stick with it.
Yeah.
If that government job don't work
Yeah,
out,
yeah, for sure.
you can always.
Shit. Yeah, even if it do work out, shit I'm out. You know what I mean? But yeah, for
You
sure.
already got it in your head.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm overqualified.
Yeah.
That's what they say. I'm overqualified
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. For
So
dope.
let's push forward to
Exclusive access.
exclusive access. I can't even get my words together. Exclusive access is where you pretty much present us with something that you've never told anyone, or something that you have coming out that you haven't released on social media yet. I know you have a few things. I got them written down, but you can tell us.
All right. I got my next album. My next album gonna come out.
Mhm.
Well, So I got 7. I'm gonna have 7 visuals out before Christmas
Is it from
for New Year. The Face album.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have 7 visuals. That's the goal. To have 7 visuals out before the Face album. I already got 1 done, so I got 6 to go.
Shot by the same person?
Shot by the same person.
Okay.
I mean, as of right now, yeah,
Okay.
that's the plan. Cause I don't really know too many. And then that's another. Niggas be divas and that shit.
Oh.
It'd be hard to get it with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be divas, man, for real. Even these niggas that rap be divas too, man.
Listen, I was overhearing a conversation and it was bad, but yeah, they divas.
They divas.
It's some divas out here.
Even niggas who be doing music, they divas.
Yeah.
They hard to get up with and all that shit. That's why I'm good on all that shit.
Stay humble. You understand
Yeah.
me? Stay humble.
Yeah.
You never know who you talking to.
Yeah, real talk.
Cause I could be the first one in the door and you be right there.
Yeah. So I like to build a relationship with, like, even with Mike, I like to build a relationship with that person and I work with that person. You know what I'm saying? So I like bro work that I work with and shit. So, he about his business.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He be on time and shit like that. So yeah, I mean I'm gonna work with him until, if it's something come when it comes to visuals, that's something different. But yeah, that's who I would plan on doing them with.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna drop on New Year, the 3rd one. I think it just depends on how the visuals go and how the buzz going and shit like that. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You heard it here first.
Exclusive access.
yeah.
Don't look it up. All that good stuff. You know what I was about to say. No, you
Yeah.
don't. I was like, ooh. And I did it this time. Last time my guests do it, but this time I did it. But it's all good. So we're gonna come to a close, and which is our wind down, and give your social media shout outs. And I have one final question that I like to ask my guests at the end of every episode. So go ahead and
Okay.
give your shout outs and your kind of last words.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Mike D. That's my producer. Shout out to my nigga Myron. Nigga with me through everything from day one. Shout out to my kids, Nas, Corey. You can find me on Instagram at C Lloyd _ the face. And then on Facebook, that's more my following. It's at Corey Lloyd, under my real name. Shout out to my brother, rest in peace to Travis and Kadura, rest in peace to Jakari. Shout out to my fam, Valerie. Shout out to everybody who support me, Jolene. Appreciate y'all for sure.
I know that's right.
Shout out to Pop Place. Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Park Place.
Yeah.
Shout out to Park. You gotta say it like that. Park Place.
Pop Place, yeah. Hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Be on my ass.
Don't get on him, y'all. It's all right. It's all good. So last but not least is the question of the day. And it is, what bothers you about the industry and what would be your solution to helping fix it?
What bothers me about the industry? What bothers me about the industry? Oh man, shit. I mean, all right.
So
when you
far, I guess.
the industry,
The
or just
industry or entertainment as a whole.
niggas don't work for real.
Mm.
That's my thing. Niggas don't work. Niggas have assets. You know what I'm saying? The work ethic ain't what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Niggas don't work for real. Niggas that I thought was, work, like, do this shit like that. They don't do this shit like that. And that, okay, something that bothers me too, like I said, for you to, and that's just the culture we in, for you to really get notoriety,
Mm-hmm.
you have to really kind of like show a lot. You got to show a lot, which is cool. I mean, it come with it, man. But I think a lot of this shit is I think a lot of I think a lot of shit is clicked up. Put it that way. A lot you got to be associated and tied in with different. You got to have ties with certain folks to really get that platform. Put it that way, to get that platform that you need or that you want. You wanna, niggas be having, you just gotta be niggas be clicked up and shit like that, which is cool. I mean, it worked for them, but that's something that you'll never see me do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't know you for real before the music, then probably it's gonna stay like that. And it ain't nothing against them, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not. Yeah, respectfully, I ain't just gonna be like reaching out to certain cats because no, that ain't me. I'm coming, man. And
I know that's right.
yeah, I'm coming, and I just feel like I don't really need that. And a lot of shit be hyped up too, cause niggas be pop. You have popularity, which is how the industry is too. Cause a lot of niggas, it is what it is. Everybody have their own ear for different shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, for you to really, in this area, it seems that for you to have the following that you want, you need to be in certain crowds and cliques. But it's gonna change though.
It is.
Yeah,
it's changing as we speak.
Yeah, it's gonna change for sure. It's gonna change. Yeah,
because we got C Lloyd in the building.
Yeah, it's gonna change. It's gonna change for me anyway. I don't know about
I know that's
I'm
right.
changing that shit. Yeah, change the narrative.
All right, let's change the narrative. And we are coming to a close, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in to So Hollywood, the podcast. Make sure you guys follow the podcast, So Hollywood, the podcast, and me, MISS Hollywood 313. Like, share, subscribe to the YouTube link in my bio. And Welcome to the Limelight Performances is also available, in which he will be performing. And can you introduce that as well, the song that you'll be performing? And yeah.
Yeah, the song I'll be performing is "I'm Just Living My Life," which is track 2 off the Face album.
Is that going to be a new single, or is that already?
That will be. It'll be a video for that. I'm trying to wait till the weather change though. I want to get cold outside.
Yeah, we gotta get this weather changed, because it changed drastically. Yeah, like within the last week or so. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to you, and shout out to everybody tuned in, and yeah, we're going to get up out of here. And one last thing that I actually just thought about, and I wanted to start doing on my podcast, was called affirmation, where I let you pull through on the bucket, and then you just read it out loud, and then that's just pretty much your affirmation for the day. You can take it, or you could put it back in the bucket for others. But it's just something that would leave with positivity, and put a good taste in your mouth after the podcast, so to speak. So if you want to do that, you can go ahead and get up in there like that. And it's just some random things I had just printed off, and I was like, yeah, we need affirmations, we need manifestation, and something that's good for you. What does it say?
Can I pick another one? It ain't bad, but it's kind of like, what the fuck? You pick another one?
Yeah, let me have that one, and yeah, you can pick another one.
I don't believe
you
that.
don't like what?
No, I can always be better.
It says, "I'm perfect just the way I am." Yeah. He said, "Can I pick?"
Oh, I ain't perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't perfect. I always can be better.
Okay, well, hey, you know what? Yeah. We gonna go through it too.
Let's go to it now. All right, let's go. Let's see what this is.
Let's see what this one say.
There we go. This is more like
okay, go ahead.
Every day is a fresh start. That's more like it.
And we're going to leave you with
Should
that.
I live by?
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to C Lloyd. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in and that will tune in. And the performance is coming up next. Peace up, A-Town down.
Sure. Is it me or is it hot in here? You got it. Is it me or is it hot in here? So Hollywood.
To be a guest on So Hollywood the Podcast, just email sohollywoodthepodcast@gmail.com or follow me on Instagram, So Hollywood the Podcast, and MISS Hollywood 313.
I'm just living my life. 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 I'm just living my life.
Before I tell Dad.
Okay, here. Yeah. Let's see.